What's ripening, guys? So I'm home. I just got back from working on what I call OPP, other people's property. I laid out a bunch of fruit tree orchard space for a client. I just did a video about it. You can probably look at, I think it was yesterday's video or something. But I wanted to answer a question I've been getting quite a bit lately, is about irrigation. Whether I have irrigation, what I use, what do I recommend. To me, irrigation, I always recommend it if you can afford it. It definitely gives you a little bit of security. It gives you options. One of those options being you can plant whenever you want. And another is that you can protect things. Depending on the type of irrigation, you can protect things from the cold or from drought stress. Here on my farm, I have very minimal irrigation. I only have it in one area. And I've been able to get away with that for a couple of reasons. Number one is that I mostly plant things at the beginning of the rainy season. So, you know, irrigation would be a moot point because it's just raining all the time. So for where I'm at, about mid-June, June through August is probably ideal planting season because we're getting plenty of rain. There's just no worries at all. And number two, as you see behind me, is I use a lot of wood chip mulch, which I get free here locally. And I put it around everything, and that acts as basically a big sponge. It buffers when the roots get the moisture because it's kind of always there. I think it helps a little bit with the flooding. It holds water up, and then when it's dry, it lets it back into the soil so the roots can get it whenever they want it. Those are my two big tips. I do have, like right here, that pipe is a shallow well that a friend of mine helped me put in. And I have like a little gas powered pump that I can use to pump water through this part of my orchard. But honestly, the irrigation has been one of the biggest headaches for me on this property. One of the reasons being, when I don't have it on, whatever little critters are out here, they know that water comes out of those pipes. So they chew on them. They chew all the little stupid hoses. And so every time I do try to turn the water on, half of them have been chewed off because they're trying to get water. And I haven't been fixing it. Basically, I was using it up here for the first 2 dry seasons. And I'll probably get into that a little bit more in another video because I don't want to make long videos here, but I learned quite a bit up here in this part of the grove. This is one of the first areas I planted, and some of the things up here are growing the slowest. So there's a few reasons for that. I'll get into it. But as far as irrigation, like I said, it's really helpful. It depends on where you are too, but I don't think it's necessary, but I do recommend it. If you can afford it, put it in, even if you don't use it all the time. It's nice to have. As far as the maintenance of it, you will have to free up little spigot. You know, you're gonna have things clog up. You might have critters chewing on your lines. That stuff can happen, but it just depends on what you're doing. Anyway, that's kind of my quasi answer to the irrigation question. If you have more questions about it, post them down below. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share with all your friends, and let me know what's ripening in your neck of the woods.